friends, welcome to Technique. This is Nirmal here, and here's the camera comparison of two camera-centric smartphones, the Realme X with the Vivo Z1 Pro. So both these devices are priced below the 20k price segment in India. Let's find out how they perform in the camera department. When it comes to smartphone cameras, one sensor which has been making a lot of buzz is the Sony's new IMX586 sensor with a 48 megapixel resolution. The new Realme X sports the Sony IMX586 sensor, while the Z1 Pro has triple rear cameras. So let's see how they stack against each other. In terms of the camera hardware, the Realme X comes with a 48 megapixel Sony IMX586 sensor with f1.7 aperture and a secondary 5 megapixel depth sensing camera, and there is electronic image stabilization on offer. On the front panel, it is a 16 megapixel f2.0 selfie camera, which is in fact the pop-up selfie camera. In terms of the camera hardware, the Vivo Z1 Pro has a 16 megapixel Sony IMX499 sensor with f-stop 1.79 aperture and electronic image stabilization. There is a secondary 8 megapixel super wide angle camera and a third 2 megapixel depth sensing camera. On the front panel, it has a 32 megapixel in-display or punch hole camera for selfies. First up, let's have a look at the video recording. Here both the smartphones can record videos in 1080p resolution as well as 4K is supported. The 1080p at 30 fps footage has natural colors on the Vivo Z1 Pro, while it looks a bit vibrant and boosted on the Realme X. The stabilization offered for the 1080p footage looks quite similar on both the devices. Both the devices also have good sharp video. Next up, the daylight captures. Looking at the captures, you could see both devices offer similar performance, but you get a clearer picture when you zoom into the picture, with the Vivo Z1 Pro offering better details and lesser noise. When you zoom into the Realme X images, noise is clearly evident and the sharpness levels are not as good as the Vivo Z1 Pro. The color reproduction seems quite similar on both the devices. Vivo Z1 Pro has added advantage that it has a 8 megapixel super wide angle camera which takes some really good wide angle shots, and it also supports wide angle video. Moving to the close-up shots, both the devices have good colors, but when it comes to details and sharpness levels, the Vivo Z1 Pro excels, and this is visible when you zoom into the pictures. Next, the portrait shots. The color reproduction was better on the Realme X, while the Vivo Z1 Pro isn't far behind in terms of portrait mode. Realme X also has a tendency to make the facial tones a bit reddish in nature. The edge detection and sharpness are quite similar. The background blur seems stronger on the Realme X, while it's a bit more subtle on the Vivo Z1 Pro. Next, the low light photos. Here in regular low light photos, the low light performance was slightly better on the Realme X, but not by a huge margin. When you zoom in, details are better on the Realme X and noise levels are also slightly lesser on the Realme X. Both the devices have nightscape mode or the night mode, and here the results are again better on the Realme X with better sharpness levels and more details on offer. Finally, the selfie experience. The Realme X has a 16 megapixel shooter, while it's a 32 megapixel shooter on the Z1 Pro. The skin tones are quite different, and the Realme X has more natural skin tones, while the Vivo Z1 Pro looks a bit too artificial. Both the phones offer good sharp selfies. Since selfies are more of a personal choice, you would leave it to your viewers to decide which looks better. The dynamic range is again quite similar on both the devices. Both the phones have portrait selfies, and here again edge detection looks quite similar, and both are not accurate in terms of the edge detection. So this is the front facing camera sample taken with the Realme X, which can record videos in 1080p resolution. So you can judge yourself how good the clarity of the videos and also the audio output from the front camera on the Realme X. So this is the front facing camera sample taken with the Vivo Z1 Pro, which can record videos in 1080p resolution. So you can judge yourself how good the clarity of the video is and also the audio output from the front camera on the Z1 Pro. So summing up, which has a better camera? The Realme X excels in low light, night mode and also portraits along with selfies, while the Z1 Pro does it better in daylight conditions with better sharpness levels along with natural looking video quality. So which one do you think is better? Share in your thoughts in the comment section. This is Nirmal signing off with the camera comparison of the Realme X with the Vivo Z1 Pro. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Do hit that like button and also hit the subscribe button for more videos. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in our next video. Have a great day.